campsite and creek, and I got to go up the hill. That one, probably. Yep, probably that one. Sun's shining. Is chilly. Below 32. Nothing froze, which is good, and the water's good. I didn't have to go so far down the hill. I just found out to get the water, but nice campsite. This is where there's a dam down there, and they rope swing into a ravine, or not into a ravine, but a reservoir with a dam, which is kind of cool. I'm not going to be doing much of that today, but hopefully I'll get in some miles and get to the end here. I'm under 100, so I think I'm at like 95, so that's good. I'll catch up. Have a good day. Do it. Hunter safe. Morning. Some nice springs. Nice spring creek here. I guess Hertite or forgot the name already. Nice. There's tons and tons of places. There's like some kind of register box with junk in it. 2018 AT. Yep, going up. Good day. Sobo, 994.3 miles, which is Nobo, 1,200 miles. Many of you Noboers have gone that way may have recognized it in a much different fashion. And some of you snowboarders who all passed me up must be recognizing what's going on in front. Or maybe there was, fall leaves on the trees when you came through. Anyhow, this is my hike. I'm at 1200 northbound. And I'm headed on to Pine Grove Furnace, where I will terminate my 2022 through hike adventure as a through hiker. Right? Connecting the dots. So yeah, I'm excited. I am just about done. I'm under 100 miles, and life is good. And I want to thank everybody again who've helped me along the way, whether words of support or sending me money or helping me with transportation and logistics and all of those things. It's been what an adventure. So cool. Almost a whole year, well, 3/4 of a year on the Appalachian Trail for me. So, oh man, times I'm never going to forget. Thank everybody. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Can't believe it's almost done. Wow. So the big dumbass left his gloves back there again. Oh man, I can't even imagine how far back they are, but I'm going back for them again. I'll let you know how many miles it's going to be this time. Fuck. Pardon my French. Alright, I made a judgment call. Too little, too late, but what are you going to do? I walked 1.5 miles. I decided if I walk all the way back to that viewpoint where I think I lost my gloves, I will pretty much have walked all the way back to where I started today. So I decided to cut my losses and walk back. So I've lost 3 miles in a pair of gloves today, which is, I'm going to have to get over it. I'll just buy a new pair of gloves. Things could be worse. I mean, it's one of these things where I knew I'm going to need them. Damn it, I found a pair of thin gloves. They're worthless almost. It's going to be difficult. I'll probably end up having to hike without poles for a while. Well, thank goodness for that. It's a little forgiving, this terrain, but I can't believe I just walked far back as I did before I made that decision. I think it was just my stubbornness getting in the way, but I'm trying to let go of pretty much my favorite mittens on the trail. It is the second time I've lost them, but I found them once. But now this is the second time and the last time I will see them again. So if by chance, if you're at the viewpoint in Pennsylvania, around the Hurtside Creek and campsite, there's a view. Left a pair of black leather wool-lined mittens, fingered and everything. They were great, excellent for winter hiking. If you like, you want to get them back to me, great. Hit me up in the comments if they're still good. But otherwise, have at it. I made the mistake of even dropping my pack. I probably should have been a little bit more careful about what I did with my pack, because I did drop a waypoint where I left it, because I wasn't going to walk back with the pack. So I put a waypoint on far out so that I'd know where to get back to it. But I know that's about 1.25 miles ahead. And I just didn't hang the pack or anything. So I laid it on the ground. So hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. Man, would I be kicking myself in the butt if something happened to the pack. Mice, bear. Oh, it'd be awful. Anyway, keep your fingers crossed for me. I'll let you know what happens. Win some, lose some. There you go. At least it's a nice day. I guess if it was raining, I wouldn't have turned back at all. So there's that. But gonna come up on the 501 shelter sometime later than lunch now. Was hoping to be up there by lunch. Heard you might be able to order stuff to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. We'll see. Maybe they deliver gloves. No. I need to get into town anyway. I think I got a pair of darn toughs that just blew out. I have to take a shower and clean my clothes and get some fuel. So I got to figure that out. I'm on a stretch right now that it's not really conducive to close town visits. So I'm going to take a look at the map, see what it is, and then I'll get myself a new pair of gloves. There you go. Maybe something even better awaits. Keep your fingers crossed. I'll catch up. Got a view. And I'm still pissed off I lost my mittens. But, I'll get over it. Probably, it's usually 24 hours of kicking myself in the butt for not putting stuff back where it goes. That's how you lose it. And, that's what I did. I stuck that under my arm and turned around and left, and boom. Just like that. The day got longer and less ferocious. So, chomping through rocks. I'll catch up. Check it out. It's the 501 shelter. Let's see if anybody's here. I heard about this place. I figured it'd be a good place to stop for a break. Trail magic at the 501 shelter. I got coffee that I needed, a little bit of tea, no gas unfortunately, but there's water here. There's some gas over there. I might be able to make a hot cup of something before I leave. I think I'm gonna keep on going. Just drying out the feet a little bit. Yeah. And maybe I'll switch up my socks just for the hell of it. This is a really nice shelter. Books, hangs, a giant skylight, very cool, windows, bunks for many, and a caretaker across the way. I don't think they're home, but their house is right outside that window. Very, very nice. I almost wished I pressed on to get here earlier, but I can only do as much as I can do. That's that. So I'm gonna try to go another 5 miles to the next shelter and go from there. But I am stoked. Cold crafted, cold brew coffee. Nice. Right on the hill outside 501. Check it out. Beautiful afternoon. No wind. Getting cold. But grateful I came across the coffee at the shelter. And I'm trying to make it to William Penn by the time the sun goes down. I think I'll be okay. I got less than 5 to do. It'll be a couple hours. I think I'll be okay. So awesome story for today. Again, I mean, it's either bummer or awesome, which is both. And this is all on the same day, and it's just amazing. The trail magic is amazing. And I was just telling this guy, Jimmy something, the druid, rose-colored glasses, reading the Bible off the view I was just at. Kind of trippy dude. Anyhow, just telling him about my glove story. I'm losing the gloves today and everything. And then I keep going around the corner, and there's two couples with their dogs. And there's a little view, but I'm not going. So they're I'm telling about my story and the whole thing and how I lost my gloves, blah, blah, blah. And Rich, and I'm sorry I didn't get the rest of your names, but thank you so much for just spending a couple minutes talking to me. It was cool. And the smiles, I appreciate those too. And the chick from Chicago, hi Kathleen's good too. Anyhow, Rich freaking takes out a pair of freaking gloves and hands me gloves and says, here you go, I got an extra pair. I can't even believe it. I just been so lucky. Just wonderful. I mean, people who are out here, 9 out of 10 of them have a golden heart. Every single one of them. There's people, good people everywhere. Just look for the good in people. No matter what they're throwing at you, look for the good in them. And if they're throwing you bad, throw them good back. And you might find there's something underneath that shell that's worth cracking into. All right, I'll catch up. I'm jacked up on Starbucks cold brew from Trail Magic. And I got a 3.5 to get to the next shelter, and I got plenty of time. So I'll be good. It'll be right before dark I show up. I'll catch up. Have a good one. Okay, here's the Fisher overlook. Keep on keeping on. Not many times you get to see these guys hanging out. This guy's tucked in a little tree. I haven't seen one of these guys since Virginia. How you doing, Gnome? Have a good day. You look like an elf. Yeah, you look like an elf. I'll take you for a gnome, though. Nobody'll know. All right, William Penn Shelter. Wow, huge. Double-decker with a ladder. Biggest shelter I've seen so far, tall-wise. Very amazing. Giant, tall shelter. Somebody wrote their mileage, got kicked around. Got a fire pit. Privy I just passed up. Little bear hang there for mice. Nice little wooden stool somebody made. Some kind, a thermometer. So we can see it is 40 degrees according to the thermometer. And I'll be staying here. Something in the mailbox. Here's tonight's accommodations.